FDC, this one just popped up on the scanners. Let's go ahead and pull this one up. This one's getting a little juicy. So when it pops on the scanners like that, like it is right now, it's at a 25 on the I3 if you take a look at that on the right side. So I'm going to pull up the chart here. This one obviously is getting really overextended. It's letting us know that this one's ready and due for a pullback. I'm going to go ahead and take a small starter position short on it. They're at 31.19 for the pullback, probably back down to VWAP. This is a starter position though. I would like this one a little bit higher, but if it pulls back down to VWAP, I'm just going to have to lock this very small position in. But if we continue higher, that's when I'm looking to build this position, in which, of course, that's what I want to happen here. There's a few more popping on up, so I'm going to take a look at those while that one's figuring out what it's going to do. VGR. Ooh, VGR, this one's beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and start VGR. This one popped up on the scanners. Not only that, but it's tapping this 200-day moving average, overextended on the RSI. So yeah, I really like this one. Really want to pop up to 1120. 1120 would be beautiful there. I'm going to turn my attention back over to FDC. FDC is still on a tear right now. I'm going to space out these ads a little bit. Not going to just add on this next candle. See if this one can get up through 3150. VGR is already coming back down a little bit. Tap that 200-day moving average. Really like that. First red candle, so let's see what that one's going to be doing here. Starter positions on both of these trades. You guys saw them both pull up on the intensity scanners. So we're looking for our ads now to build a position here. I don't want these ads to be so close together. I want to space them out a little bit. This is typically my problem though, is my starter positions nearly top tick them and then they end up working out when that's not necessarily what I wanted. So now both of them I'm green with a very small position on them, and FDC is all the way back down to the VWAP, so I'm going to have to consider locking in my small shares right here. Okay, I'm just locking in FDC right there. That was a very small position. A little irritated there. VGR, this one's pulling on back now, so I'm probably going to lock in that one as well. Okay, and I'm all out of VGR. And FDC, look where this one is. Dropped even more after the VWAP. So the scanners are so accurate, guys. It sometimes it's frustrating how accurate they are because I only get one ad. It needs to be part of the plan to build a position on these type of stocks because you're getting into the emotional side of the move. So when something's just going popping, you don't want to do a single entry, single exit. Let's say your normal position size is 1,000 shares. You don't want to go, 1,000 shares on the emotional side when everyone's buying this. Now, if 1,000 shares is like a quarter of the position size you want on this stock, then yeah, absolutely. I'm of course not there yet, but some of the guys I trade with, yeah, 1,000 shares is a starter for them. But for me, it's not right now, and that's okay. Whether you're trying to just make 50 bucks, 100 bucks, 200 bucks, whatever the case is, with this type of strategy, you really need to build a position. Either 3 or 4 different ads on it. That's what you're looking for. So in my case, I was going 50 shares on this stock, 75 on the other one. With these really higher price stocks, I'll do probably like 50, 50, and 100. If the stock's around $10 like VGR, I'll do like 75, 75, 150. So traders, let's take a look at the charts on these two tickers. FDC we'll take a look at first. This is the first trade I took. Only the one position size, 50 shares. I really didn't want to have my second ad only about 10 or 15 cents off from my initial entry. So I didn't get it. This one ended up pulling on under VWAP. On these stocks, you always got to be taking profits. Don't try to go for the home run and think, okay, this is going to fade the rest of the day. Always be taking profits. Obviously, it's frustrating in hindsight when you see there was a lot more, meat on the table that you could have taken, but you got to be happy for what you did. And I'm happy with this. I wanted more on FDC, wanted a little bit higher. Would have had a really solid average on it, FDC, to be able to make a lot more today. Probably would have hit my 50 bucks I was going for. VGR, this one popped up on the scanners right away. Took a position on it, tapped that 200-day immediately. Was really excited about that one. It looked great. Right now it's sitting at 1078. So nearly top tick both of these. That's how it goes. Always nearly top ticking all these when I'm looking and expecting it to go further, for those 3 ads that I'm looking for. 50, 50, 100, 75, 75, 150. It just depends on, the ticker, the price action movement, that sort of thing, depending on, the sizing. But this is a very high probability setup type of trade. Obviously, you have to have your risk in mind. You can't just add them to infinity. That's why, prepare mentally, predefine your risk before the trade. If it's just going to be the 3 ads, then you're looking to get out of it, or if you're going to risk, 50, $100 or whatever the case, obviously have that max risk set. But traders, high probability setups all day, every day. Just wanted to show you guys kind of what I'm looking at when I'm trading. Am I happy with 20 bucks on the day? It's fine with me, guys. Absolutely fine with me. I don't need to make $1,000 a day. You guys saw my other sources of income. No, I'm not, a broke day trader like you may have thought. I just don't like to risk everything I make elsewhere into a different source of income. So if I make 20 bucks a day or 50 bucks a day, that's extra 600, 1,000 bucks a month. That's fine with me. It doesn't matter. I love trading. I don't want to knock myself out of the game by just being stupid with size. That's going to be it today, traders. Hope you guys learned something. If you haven't yet, smack that like button. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We will see you all first thing Monday.